rule about what constitutes semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate. Some of them have a lot of sugar, some of them have a little bit of sugar. And in our tastings, we actually found out if it has too little sugar, for example, if it's 80% cacao, that means it's 80% chocolate and roughly 20% sugar. It didn't bake up very well in a pot de creme, for example, and it just doesn't, the texture is really not very good. So we prefer 60–65%, but some of these are as much as 50% sugar. So it also depends, of course, on how they make the chocolate as well. Some of them have smoky flavors. So when you're tasting, the things to look for: how sweet is it? Is it smooth? Does it melt on the tongue, or is it sort of grainy? Does it have notes of leather, cherries? You get sort of fruit flavor. There's one of these chocolates I know has a very sort of a cherry flavor to it. Is it smoky? Some people like sort of a smoky chocolate. Here are, these are not in order, but the three you're tasting is a Hershey's. I know some of these people immediately look at the screen to see. It's not in order though. We have a Scharfenberger, and we also have a Ghirardelli. So when you're finished, I'll give you another 10 or 15 seconds. And we found in these tastings, by the way, almost all the time that we get a lot of consistency. People actually agree most of the time. You guys almost ready? Don't look at the screen. It's not going to help you because I've switched the order. Okay. You ready? Okay, so how many people liked A? Raise your hand. 3. How many people liked B? 2. And how many people liked C? Well, actually, C was the winner. Nice job. Ghirardelli. It's available everywhere. I use it. It bakes up well. 60% cacao, which is nice. It's got a little bit of a cherry flavor to it. You seem so happy that you won. You're just like, your heart is in your mouth. And you'll dance for us now, too. Good. Scharfenberger was A. That's also a very good choice. It has a slightly more, little smokier flavor as well. And those of you who picked B like Hershey's. Now, Hershey's isn't bad. You know, it's what you're used to as a kid. I grew up at Baker's. I'm sort of used to that. But it proves that what your taste memory from when you were a child actually continues into adulthood. Now we're going to taste cookies. You have 2 cookies, A and B. One was made with real vanilla, and the other one is made with artificial. It turns out that real vanilla is about 30 times more expensive than artificial. But real vanilla, oddly enough, is 35% alcohol by law. So sometimes when you taste real vanilla, it tastes kind of boozy, especially if you use it in a custard, etc. We did find in baking, however, that a lot of that bakes off. And artificial vanilla is all vanilla, which is sort of the key component of vanilla, but real vanilla has lots of other flavors in it. It's also made from wood pulp, so it's kind of odd. But some people actually think, even in baking, sometimes artificial vanilla has as much or more flavor than real vanilla. I find real vanilla, as I said, it kind of has an alcohol, boozy flavor to it. For some reason, I can't bring myself to buy imitation. But in our tasting, I often pick imitation because I think it has a stronger vanilla flavor. So one of these cookies is baked with real vanilla extract, and one of them is baked with artificial. 10 more seconds. See, this is a hard job. See, you're going, yeah, I want your job. This is great. Okay, so how many people liked A? 4. How many people like B? 2. A was real vanilla, and B was artificial vanilla. And we get a split taste in the test kitchen all the time. We get 50-50 in both of these. So artificial, most of the time, is probably as good as real vanilla, unless it's in a custard. We get some more cookies out here, please. Anyway, thank you very much. Round of applause. So over the years, we've had